Hey guys, welcome to this video guys. So today I'm gonna bring you guys, I have 5 matches remaining on the weekend league, which I'm not gonna be making gold already. I already lost, only have 11 wins, so I could only get like 60 wins. So if I win 05, but I want to talk to you about the daily knockouts guys. So it's gonna open in 15 hours, and this one is the players from the same league, a max of 5. So basically you have to build a hybrid. Whatever formations you go guys, you guys have to have a hybrid. And then on the second daily knockout, which this one's probably gonna be the last one before the weekend league, it's a max team start rating maximum of 4, so it has to be 4 or less, and then the player quality exactly gold, and your start 11 and sub, so you can only use gold players on the second squad. So what I did guys is I'm gonna be showing you guys the squad that I'm gonna be using, and then I'm gonna show you another squad that you guys might want to try out guys. So first of all, let's go to that one, and that's gonna be, I believe this one, the one I'm gonna be using. It has no subs, but it's a pretty expensive one, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with La Liga, only 4 players, so I'm not exceeding the limit there. So we're gonna have Inform, Sergio Ramos, Alaba on the left wing, and then Tony Kroos has been a very good player. I never do long shots with anyone, but if Tony Kroos has the ball, I will do a long shot, because the number of long shots I have scored with him, it's been amazing. Most of my goals have been long shots with him, so I will be using him. And then guys, I will be using Ronaldo as my left winger. That's gonna be for La Liga. So you can only go 5, so I'm gonna be using this formation, and I went with the perfect link between SBC Harry Kane and also SBC Dele Alli. So that's gonna be a very nice nice cards there to be using on strike. I've been liking Kane a lot, so 16 goals already with him. And then on the right guys, I'm gonna be using SBC Douglas Costa there, and then Renato Sanchez, which is not that much. This guy might cost a little bit just because he is no longer in Schalke, so he has a new team and he's out of packs. And then on my center back guys, cheap center back that I really like using, it's Codes. For me, he's like the cheap Matt Hummels. He's very good defending for me, and 65 pace. It's not that bad in my opinion. I would have Ramos in case he could catch up and defend. And then the goalkeeper guys, I have been using a Horn for a while. I really like him. He is like a ballin of the Bundesliga for me guys. So this is the team I will be using now. I know a lot of you guys use the 4-3-2-1 formation, the 4-2-3-1 formation. So I made this squad for you guys. I think you could afford it. This is like a cheap squad. You guys could probably go balling here, but the reason I use this because if you have to have Kante, he's a very overpowered player. So I went with Suma. Suma is one of my favorite center backs, if you guys know that, on FIFA. So Suma and Kante give you a perfect link, so no need to have a second green link to Kante. And then you could go Walker, but I went with Cleany because he's not that expensive. I think his Walker is more expensive than him, and he's a very good right back. And then guys, you guys could go Naldo. I think he's going for around 7k, so it's not that much. And then you guys could go with Wendell, and then you could go with Luis Gustavo. And then we win La Liga, which it's 4 players only, so we're not even using 5 on none of the Liga. So I went with Koke guys because he's more of a cam, and I will show you guys why we went like that. So, and then guys, we do have no other than Vitolo upgrade. I think 82 pace is alright, and plus 77 shooting. He should be very good. And then guys, this guy is just overpowered. Ben Yedder. If you guys have his inform, use his inform. I do have his inform, but I would be using here 81 rated Ben Yedder. On the left side, guys, you could go any actually any Spanish left winger. I went with Jesse because I really like him. I've been using him a couple of times here on FIFA 17, guys. So this is gonna be the squad. Now in game, if you guys would like to, because I know a lot of people do this, they go this formation, but in game they change to the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. So I would probably go to be honest, we would probably go Koke there, then him here, and the guy that I probably would have played in the center mid, it would have to be Vitolo there. So I would probably play something like this. Or if you guys don't like Vitolo as a CM, you guys will want to put Jesse, then I would do it there. But I think Jesse will be better as striker. So if you guys want to do that, you guys could change this in game. I think it would be very good. So you guys would have put David Luis Gustavo. My bad, not David Luis Gustavo there, and I would have made it like this, guys. I think Coke is a very good cam. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to use that, but that's the team I would have built for you guys. If you guys are gonna use this one right here, of course. Also, this squad, and remember, you have to start with this, so it's a very good squad. I think a very cheap squad won't cost you a lot. Some players are not that expensive. I think the most expensive could be Naldo and Kante, but the other ones shouldn't be that expensive. Now, guys, let's go to the second round of qualifiers, and that is gonna be the 4-star team you have to build. So this is probably the team I'm gonna go with, because you have to have at least 75 rated players on the bench, because it has to be a 75. It has to be a gold bench, so 75 is the lowest rated players. You have to go with 75 rated. So I would look for some cheap 75 rated players on the market and put them on my bench, and then go with the really high. Like, you could go with the high rated player, but you will have to use a lot of low rated golds to get that 78 rated, which is a 4-star rating club. So right here, I'm gonna go Ballin. This is actually the squad I'm gonna be using on that qualifying. If I don't end up qualifying on my first try, I will be using Ballin. We'll be using Suma. He's very good and overpowered. We'll be using Bellerin. We'll be using Cabaselli. He has amazing pace. Then we will using Van Aanholt. He's a very good left back. I have been using him in the past. And then on this side, Van Ginkel. He's no longer in Chelsea, so his card might be expensive. Let's actually check that, because, wow, yeah, around 2K, around 2.5, because he new card is over on PSV, so this card will be a little bit expensive, just because it's a Chelsea, and he's a very good player. I have used him in the past. And then, guys, I also have used Brackley on the past. He's a very cheap cam, and he's only 81 rated. And then, guys, Can is also a very good player. I have seen him even on FUT Champions use, so I would recommend going with him. Then on our right wing, guys, I went with Sane. He has good pace, has a decent finishing, so like around 2.2k for him, not that bad. And then, guys, I'm gonna go with Niang, which is a very good player. But if it's like a problem that I don't really like him, because I did try him one time, I'm probably gonna be going with the lower rated player. Let me see if we can find him. I think he's a left wing that I have also used in the past, and he is amazing also. So let's go ahead and find that player, guys. Of course, you could guys use Marshall and then like look for a lower rated player. But the other player I have used in the past, or AC, I think he's even low rated. You guys could go with the regular card of Sun. Even the 79 I think might be working, but I'm gonna be like, I'm already using them, so you would have to replace the SBCs. So, but one player like if they I really like is this guy right here, the Spurs player. So it would be between like I said, Neon or this guy. They're pretty good. Now, if you guys don't have the Sun card, if you guys want to use a high rated player here, you guys could use, like you guys see, you guys cannot use Zebra because that will bring the rating way up. So let's see what's the minimum rating you guys could use if you guys go with something like the squad I have right here. Could we use Lukaku 87? That will bring it to NA 89. So 79. You need a 78 rated squad for it to be able to be a 4 stars, guys. So it's not an 85 rated player. So I think it has to be 84. So you guys could go with the regular Lukaku, and I think that is a very good card. So if you guys don't have Sane, know what I'm talking. If you guys don't have Sun, go with like a regular Lukaku. I think he could be a very good striker. So I'm gonna go with the SBC Sun just because I have him. But if you guys don't have him, try building a team like this, guys. Go for this guy right here, or go for the for Neon because he's a pretty good player. So I think I would probably gonna try Neon first, and then we'll see what happens after that. I think he's a pretty good player. So especially he's kind of OP. So if you guys don't have the SBC Sun, I would go Lukaku. Lukaku's a very good player, so I would go something like this, which this is probably I'm gonna go this squad, but except for Lukaku, because I will be using the SBC player of the month Sun instead of Lukaku. But I think this is a pretty good squad. I think I like most of the players. So you know, I haven't tried Sane, but I'm gonna try him this time. 79 rated. I have seen people use them in the past, and they always tend to score on me with him. So I will be trying him for the first time. Or other than that, all the players here I have played with in the past on different teams. When I say on different teams, I'm regarding to Neon because he used to have a Milan card. So yeah, guys, these are gonna be the squads you guys could use for the Call of Fire, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.